Today we're starting a brand new rebuild for the LA Chargers, and this is going to be an interesting one because this team's kind of different than a lot of teams. This is not a team in a good spot necessarily, but they have a lot of things to start with. First off, obviously, Justin Herbert, very good quarterback. The receiver room is rather raw. Josh Palmer's fine. McConkey's a rookie, but, Quentin Johnson didn't prove too much. This is my roster, by the way. This is the roster I have made. It is specifically the one that, it's the one that I made. It's on Xbox only, so if you don't have an Xbox, you can't use it. It's Madden 25, though. Check it out, download it. It's a pretty good roster. We've moved some things around. Zion Johnson starting, Joe Alt starting, Slater starting. Trey Pipkins moved to guard because he's just our best available player to play this right guard position, and so why not use him? We're going to start Isaiah Spiller over Edwards and Dobbins because he's younger, and he might as well be starting, right? Is that Truz or whatever? That's so stupid. Don't do that. He probably needs, Omaha or Run and Gun or Dots or Pro Reads or something. I don't know. We'll go Pro Reads. I don't know. That's stupid to hit for Justin Herbert to have Truz. Either way. Not the best offensive unit, especially with the weapons sake. Spiller could develop. McConkey or Quentin Johnson theoretically could develop, but I'm not banking on it. The tight end room is lackluster. The interior line is problematic. Defensively, I will say, I did bring in Stephon Gilmore because I felt like this is a pretty realistic Chargers move that they potentially really could do, bringing in a good corner. And they don't really have very many good corners outside of Asante Samuel, who I do really like, but just got a bit of an upgrade there, right? We moved Khalil Mack down to end, so that way we can play Tuli Tuipulotu at the right outside position. Junior Colson's going to be our starting linebacker just for development reasons. Derwin James, obviously a good player. Alohi Gilman, solid player. Bosa, maybe not who he once was. I'm not sure, but it's an okay defense. That's all you can really say. So that's the roster we're going to start with. This is going to be relatively realistic in terms of how we're going to, develop this team. Scouting-wise, we're definitely looking for receivers. We're definitely looking for O-linemen. We're definitely looking for pretty much anything on the defensive side of the ball. But yeah, that's the roster. Opening day keys. If we're playing Miami, I don't know, just win, I hope. We're going to go offense because their defense ain't the greatest. And we'll go through the passing game, maybe. I probably should have said running game, but let's see what we can do here. I mean, 350 yards with Herbert could be possible, except our receivers suck. So, anyways, that's what we're looking to do. I really hope this goes well for us, and we'll get right into this. Before we get started, though, let me remind you, check out w.gg. Use code Shredder for 10% off your order of anything on the website. All their energy drinks are great. They taste amazing, and I think they might be running a promo right now, so check out the website, w.gg, or click the link in the description. Also, if you want to use this roster, I have a spreadsheet for superstar dev traits, things like that, changes. And so you want to check that out, also will be linked in the description. And finally, let me know how many years you think it takes for this Chargers team to win a Super Bowl. Jim Harbaugh is the new head coach. Justin Herbert's obviously a very good quarterback. How many years? I'm going to say 2. I think we get it done in 2 years. Let's see. Week 4, we're 2-1, not too bad, but we have a breakout running back. If this is Isaiah Spiller, that could be really helpful, and it is, Isaiah Spiller. That actually might be incredibly helpful for our development of this team. He needs 100 yards or 2 touchdowns. That's a thing to have to do, that's a good amount. Game record, we're going to face Max Crosby. I'm assuming that's who they're talking about at least. Yes, sir, Max Crosby. Good player, however, we're not worried about it. We're going to beat them, and we're hopefully going to get Isaiah Spiller his breakout game as well. Week 4, I'm not really about the QB check-in. We're going to keep going. Let's see if we get this real quick before I let you go and keep moving through. We lose. We got 26 points, so maybe. That stinks, man. Isaiah Spiller doesn't get the breakout. That really stinks. Not one we were hoping for, but it is what it is. We do get a weekly award for somebody. Who is it? Stephon Gilmore. 2 picks and a touchdown. Big time there. That's awesome. Good to see it. Anyways, I guess we'll just kind of keep moving. Week 8, we just got a big win versus Kansas City, which is, a big division rival and everything. So it's a really good thing to have. We're going to kind of look and see where we are. So looking at our stats down here on the bottom screen, we're 14th in points per game, 32nd in passing yards per game, 9th in rush yards per game. Defense is pretty average. Really good in the rush defense. Okay. So basically, if we could improve our our secondary or our receiver room, that would be very helpful. First off, let's go ahead and look at our negotiations, see who we have to re-sign. We're going to wait on Gilmore. Well, we'll go ahead and bring back Cameron Dicker because it's just a kicker. Get him here for forever. Lower that money because there's no reason to have that. He's going to accept it anyways. He's here for forever. We're not worried about a kicker, honestly. We'll have to accept Slater's option. And, I mean, Gilmore is a maybe. It kind of just depends on where he lands out for his final year if he regresses a lot. Now I want to check into, I don't know, development of our team, I guess you'd say. First off, the wide receiver room. Is anybody here available and worth it? No. Tight end room. Likely. Okay, that's interesting. That's definitely interesting. He's a star dev. He's 23 years old. Okay, we'll keep an eye on that one. Travis Jones. Can I get both of them? That'd be really nice. We're going to keep that in mind. Let's look at that. Travis Jones and Isaiah Likely. What do they need? They need a receiver? Well, so do we. Oof. I'll give up Jamari Sawyer. He's a backup anyways. Let's see if that's going to get any value. I mean, probably not, but, might as well try, right? Nothing at all. Yeah, I don't know, man. We're going to have to just play with this for a second until we figure something out. Somebody who's... I couldn't give up Perryman. He's 30 years old. Then I can play Colson and Henley. I wouldn't actually mind that at all. Do they have any value on him? Decent. I don't know. It's probably a little bit heavy, to be honest. Bud Dupree, I'd definitely get rid of him. Okay, we'll start there. Corners. I don't know. We'll have to go with picks. I'll probably give up like a... We'll go with the third rounder. I think that's fair. Really close. Not sure that I want to give up a second. How about a fifth and a third this year? Very, very close. If I give up a fourth, I'll be there. That's what we're going to do. We're going to do a third and a fourth. Bud Dupree for Travis Jones and Isaiah Likely. Getting some added depth, some help around the locker room. Probably should have traded another player, actually, to that fifth. But here we are. Just did that to, kind of just find the extra spot we needed. Brendan James, goodbye. Yeah, that's going to help out a lot. Let's go look at our lineup at this point then. So we added a tight end. We added a defensive tackle, both with depth traits. So Isaiah Likely, though he's not better, he's going to be our starter, simply because of the fact that he's a depth trait and he's young. Defensive tackle, Poona Ford. Well, Travis Jones, you're going to get in here. Thanks, dude. Probably going to start him, too, just because he is just good. I mean, yeah, we might as well, right? Anyways, that's going to be it for now. Hopefully that helps us kind of figure some things out, but let's keep moving through this season. At the end of the season, the Ravens win the Super Bowl. Our stats down there at the bottom, not great. Let's check our player stats out, though. Let's see what we did there. Justin Herbert, terrible year. Just 32nd and 27th. That's not good. Offensive yards, 31st. Defensive yards, 32nd. Not as bad rushing as I really thought we'd be. That's fine, I guess. Cool. McConkey led us in receiving with only 600 yards. Holy moly. That's a problem. That's a big problem. Quentin Johnson didn't do jack diddly squat. Great. That's awesome. That's exactly what I wanted. Cool. Defensively, sacks, 9 for Khalil Mack, 6 for Bosa. Tuli Tuipulotu only had a sack and a half. Picks, 6 for Gilmore, 5 for Derwin James, 5 for Asante Samuel, 1 for Still, and 1 for Woods. That's a lot of picks. I mean, hold on. That's 18 picks. That's a lot in a single year. That's more than 1 per game. No safeties, 1 touchdown from Gilmore. That's really nice. Dicker, whatever, he did what he did. Yeah, cool. We suck. Like, that was bad. I think that's going to warrant a playbook change or something of the variety. Not good at all. Just simply not good. So, looking at this recap, Lamar wins MVP for Super Bowl. Jared Verse gets Defensive Rookie of the Year. Congratulations. That's about the only interesting thing there. We'll move to the offseason. Got to re-sign some players. Let's see, do we have any retirements? That's a big one. This team has some older players. Where are we? The AFC West. 2 position minimums. Oh, that sucks. Anyways, we'll move on to the next, to the offseason, and hopefully, re-sign players. Gilmore, that's considerable. We might bring back Gilmore. We need a good corner, and he is a good corner. It's just depending on if he regressed or not, really. That's kind of the only point to make on him. We'll accept Rashawn Slater's option for sure. Gilmore, he's still really good. We're bringing him back if we can. I'll give him that much money right there. He wants to go free agency. We'll check him out there. Anyways, we're not worried about anybody else because they stink. But yeah, that's going to be it for the re-signing free agency players. I don't know if this is going to be an actual. It's all of our practice squad guys. All right, we'll go ahead and get to real free agency. Let's check out the mock draft 3. Where are we going to be drafting at? We are at 15, right in the middle of the draft. Okay, not bad. You know, we'll kind of see what that leads us to. I don't really know, to be honest with you. I'm interested in a receiver. I'm interested in a lineman. I guess we'll just have to see. We get a round 1 receiver here potentially. We'll have to check him out more. But anyway, let's go ahead and check the free agents. I thought I already moved forward. I did not. All right, here's our free agent list. Left tackle, not interested. Receiver, let's go by position here. Well, okay, we'll look at the big guys first. Zeitler, Diggs, Pierce, Mayfield. Okay, whatever. We don't need a quarterback, okay? No running backs here better than the ones we have. Don't need a fullback. Receiver. Okay, let's pause here for a quick second. Amari Cooper will be solid. However, he's already 90, already regressed in dev trait. I just don't think it's worth it. I mean, Rashida, he'd be about the only thing I'd care about, and I don't want to pay him $13 million a year. We don't need a tight end. No left tackle. Ezra Cleveland's interesting. We have Zion Johnson on one side. He could be a good fit for the other. Not really interested in the center. Kevin Zeitler's interesting as well. He doesn't want that much money for how good he is. That's one thing I do really like. But would I rather get a younger guy? I don't know. Zeitler's definitely interesting. I'm kind of playing with that one in my head right now. Let's see. We'll keep moving. Defensive ends, defensive tackles, probably could use one at least. What are we looking at on our end spot? Khalil Mack's a right outside. Or right end, I mean. We have Travis Jones and Puna forward still. That's decent in the D-tackle spot. Left end, Morgan Fox. He's not great, but the thing is, we're not going to find anybody here that's much better than he is, so what's the point? Not much. Not much at all. Middle linebacker. I want to keep our young guys playing, so I really don't want to bring in a middle linebacker right now. We still have Perriman. We have Henley and Colson. I want to keep those guys playing, so we're going to be fine with that. We're going to kind of settle there. Though I do like Drew Tranquill. If he was more interested in us, we'd probably bring him back, because he's obviously been a Charger before. Cornerback-wise, we definitely need to bring in somebody. I'm going to offer Gilmore again, mainly because, well, he usually doesn't get an offer because he's a lot older, and that's a benefit to us. We're the only offer right now, and we offered him less money than we originally did, so that's cool. Safety's not interested. So basically, do we want to get an Ezra Cleveland, Cesar Ruiz, or a Kevin Zeitler? We're going to go with Zeitler. We're going to offer him a little bit low, just a little bit. We're going to go down to 5 and go down to 6. Just because, honestly, that's just for that reason. No reason other than that. We're still the best offer, so we're targeting him and Gilmore. 2 old guys, but can we get them? Nothing yet. Zeitler's got another offer. We're going to up ours just a little bit. Go down to about 6.5 and 5.5. Colts give Gilmore a better offer. We'll give him what we offered him from the beginning. We'll kind of just play with this. Nah, Zeitler, I've got to up it even more. That sucks. Oh, well. All right, definitely going to be higher on Zeitler now than originally. Hopefully we can land them both. We get Zeitler, we don't get Gilmore. All right, that stinks, but whatever. So in terms of other cornerbacks, who do we want to get? Because we need to bring in someone. This sucks. Not a lot of good. Abrams Drain, he wants to be here. I might just go with that then. He's young, he wants to be here. Should he be on the signing market? Probably not, but hey, that's not my problem, is it? We'll bring in Abrams Drain. He's going to be really good for us. He's definitely going to sign that. No doubt about it. I probably should have offered him something not as serious because he probably would accept it anyways. But hey, here we are. That's going to be all of our free agency. I'm really not worried about the most of it. And we're going to go week by week here just to go to the back of free agency, make sure no one else just kind of shows up out of nowhere. But yeah, that's going to be really it. We'll get to the draft. So we actually ended up bringing back Drew Tranquill. He took a very, very, very small offer. If you look at the salary, 2 years, 3.6, bonus 3.8. So that's what, 1.9 for bonus and 1.8, I think, if I'm doing math right in my head, for salary. that's a good pickup. I mean, we're not paying him anything. We got him for 2 years. Congratulations. You're back to the LA Chargers. Let's go to the draft. Starting the NFL draft, we will go straight to our pick. We're not worried about any kind of trading up or anything like that. We just, need to look at a few things. Like, number one, I think we want to try to get a receiver or an O lineman, right? Who is that? I don't know. Petty's here. Round 1 to 2 talent. Meh. Keith Offord's better. Definitely a round 1 guy. A round 1 center. That's pretty solid as well. Let's just go down to receiver. Let's see. 2 to 3. So Keith Offord's the guy right now. I mean, it's what it looks like at least. Let's see what we got down in here. Got a lot of scouting done on some of these guards, but not tons. A lot of scouting done here. Gregory Stockton looks really solid. Do we want a guard? Do we want a receiver? Corners are always good as well. Whatever that's worth. I see an A man coverage right there. That's always really good. Yeah, I don't know. Hines looks really, really good. 2 potential A's down the board. I like that. We'll keep that in mind. I think we go with receiver. I think that's just a big enough need. Keith Offord, probably our guy here. 22 years old, physical, good speed, runs a 4.4. D injury's not amazing. I don't love that. What is John Petty? What's his deal? He's 21. He's a little younger. Runs a 4.25 or a 4.3. His injury's an F. Okay, well, injury, it really bogs you down because it will mess you up. It definitely will. That really stinks. I think Offord is not too high. I might try to trade down. Can I just move down 5-ish spots? 2024 first rounder. I just want to move down that would be pretty solid. Right there to the Niners, get a 4th and a 6th out of this. The Niners, we're going to take that trade, move down 5 spots. I'm going to aim for Offord. Hopefully these receivers don't go too quickly. Let's check the draft board real fast, see where they're going. Neither of them should go if they follow this. Blake Anthony looks really solid. John Petty could go, but they're both in the top 10, but they seem to be a little bit of time. So let's just see if we can make it happen. If one of them goes, I will have to jump in, but I think we'll be okay. I was about to say I couldn't remember what team I was, and I couldn't find our logo up top. So I was thinking we were about to get stolen. Carl Hines, that was the corner we just saw. He was interesting. We'll go ahead and take Keith Offord. He is better. Ultimately, he will be better injury rating as well. Hidden Dev, that's always a good one. 92 speed, 92 jumping, 76 strength, 90 acceleration, 92 agility. Not too bad. He looks really solid. Good to get another receiver in the room. Now we go to the second round. The only problem with the second round is, what do we get? We could look at running backs. I don't know. I didn't do a ton of scouting in that department, but I did a little bit. I see a bunch of A's here. Officially A's. We only see one real A here. That's a good sign. Joyner looks good. Howard looks solid. I mean, he's got 2 B's and maybe 2 more B's-ish. 4.29, 4.35 speed. He is fast, man. He is really fast. Where's his injury rating? B to D. Joyner was the other one. 4.4 speed. B to D injury. Both look solid. We're going to look at some O linemen now. I definitely want to keep those in mind. I always do. First round and second round talent for Cameron Brady. Interesting. We'll look at a couple guys here. Injuries in A here. That's a big one. Injuries in A here. Cameron Brady looks really solid. Run blocking's a B. Which one has better passing? Blocking things. So we get an A, a B, an A, a C, a B, an A, a D, a B. Let's see. A, B, A, C. So Cameron Brady does look better. But do we want to go him right now? He's around 3 to 4. We probably can wait on it. Run of those running backs, what are we looking at? Round 2 to 3 for Jamison, Howard, and what was the other one? Joyner? Which one do I want more? I mean, we see the multiple A's with this guy. I think I'd rather go Joyner. Those A's are kind of just telling usually. It kind of just helps. What was that corner? I want to look at him. We had a corner that was down the board. I don't know his name. Levens? Let's check him out a little bit. He's a 3 to 4 guy as well. Great speed, 4.3, 4.4 speed. Man coverage is going to be pretty solid. What's his type? He's a man corner. And his zone, what is his zone? His zone's a B, so he's going to have an A. He's going to be good. He's a man corner. His zone's a B. So minimum his zone is, or his man is an A. We're definitely keeping him in mind. We might need to trade up into this third round again or something. Because we want Levens, we want a running back, and we want a guard. Which one's the most valuable now? I think we're going Joyner, so we can maybe wait on that. And then who's this? Cameron Brady. They're all 3 to 4. This is tough. Who do we need the most? Probably the running back last. We'll go ahead and take Cameron Brady. Wait, let me double check the injury ratings. He's an A. Who's the other one? Luke Davis, we were looking at. Injury ratings an A. He just has better blocking. We'll take Cameron Brady. Hidden dev on him. 87 strength, really solid. 82 acceleration, 68 speed. Cameron Brady, new guard, or maybe even a center for us we might move him to. We don't have a pick till the 4th round. We're definitely trading up right now. We got some picks from that Niners trade. We can use those to move up into whatever we need to, really. A 6, a 4 next year. We got to move up. We got to move up for sure. I thought we had a 3rd. That stinks. Can we get to 70? Is that enough? Not at all. Ah, man. What do we need? I'll trade these running backs. I really don't want them here anyways. Gus Edwards, y'all can have him. They don't have the money to take him on. Great, of course. I don't want to do 77. I want to get higher than that. 65. Can we get that high? How about the next pick? I'll take whatever 73. I'll take it. What can I get for Gus Edwards here? Hold on, that's the last pick of the 2nd round, so can I go with that? I'll let you know what we do. Traded a lot of guys we didn't really want anymore. Gus Edwards, J.K. Dobbins, DJ Chark, a 6th and a 4th for a 2nd and a 3rd. We got another 2nd round pick. That's going to be helpful. We have a corner and we have a running back to take here. So let's see if we can just move to the next pick, and hopefully, I think it was Joyner was the running back. I don't remember the corner's name, but I know him when I see him, for sure. Running back, Joyner's, he's almost gone. And then cornerback, Levens. Okay, so we need to take the running back if we're going to take one. We're going to go ahead and do that just because I think he's good. I think he's good. No dev trait really stinks, but 92 speed, that's really good. 92 speed's definitely going to be very helpful. Now it's, do we want to wait an entire, I think we're going to move up one more time. Just like some picks, because we don't want to wait an entire round. That corner is probably going to be gone. So what do we need to do to move up? You know, we'll give up our 6th this year, maybe even our 7th in a minute, just to get a higher 3rd round pick, right? So how many picks is that? That's 20 picks. How close are we? I'll give up our 7th this year. 7ths aren't really worth much anyways. We'll have to find a player that they might have some slight interest in. Jasir Taylor? I don't know. Y'all want him for whatever reason? We'll give him a better corner. I mean, we'll get Levens, so let's see. Still, he's a 71. He's young. We're getting close. We'll give up multiple guys. Who cares? We won't need them anyways. We have Cam Hart. We have Ambry Thomas. Let's just get rid of Ambry Thomas. We don't really need him. All right, there we go. We got it. Still Thomas for this 3rd round pick, getting us to a point where we're not too far away. Moved up to 20 spaces, basically. I'm comfortable with that. I think we can hopefully last that long. All right, it's Levens or something like that. Lord, so I don't know. Chantrell Levens, there he is. All right, so look at this. We know, first off his athleticism, he's relatively quick. Got some good speed, that's for sure. And then he has B zone, but he's a man corner, so he's got to have an A, right? Hidden dev trait, 93 speed, really solid looking player. That's going to be very helpful for us in the long run. We got a 4th round pick coming up. Thankfully, we've got really all the guys I really truly wanted. This next one's going to be kind of just finding something. I'm not really sure. Look at some D linemen. Look at some linebackers. Let's go to D linemen first. Anything I see stand out here? Not at all. Not even a little bit. I see an A, but that's not super enticing. Being an A, that's interesting. He's a day 3 guy. Lance Carr is. We're technically in day 3. Decent. A tackle. Injury's good. That's always a good sign. If the injury's good, that's fine. Awareness is an A to C. Play rec's an A. He's really good. Lance Carr. Really solid D tackle. Let's check the linebacker position. I like the 2 A's right there. Run stopper, though. He's an off ball. But 2 A's is very, very good. That's a good thing to see. Definitely. You never want to see anything else. We didn't really look through middle linebackers at all. Not much there. Not really see anything here that I like. The 2 A's, Bo Edwards, that is interesting. Pursuit and tackle, good speed, 4.6 speed. Finesse moves are an F, hit power's an A, tackle's an A, play rec's an B. He looks okay. Injury looks solid. He's a day 3 guy. He's going to go off the board soon. Just do we really need another off-ball backer? We probably need the D lineman more. Do we have another pick? I need to know if we have another pick because I might just try to take the linebacker now for the sake of it. He looks really solid. And then try to take Carr in a minute. Carr is a D tackle, and he's like 7 spots down the board. He's down there. So we're going to try to take this linebacker. Bo Edwards. Do we need another linebacker? Not really, but hey, he's 24 though. Oh, golly, I didn't realize that. No dev trait. Hopefully he's decent because he's already 24 years old. That's really old for this game. I'm going to send to just the next round and make sure he's still there. So that's about 15 picks. All right, we did lose at least some D tackle, so let's see how close he is to going. He's still 6 down the board. We've only lost 1 D tackle. I think we can make it to 15. I think we'll be fine. I'm really not that worried about it. Let's just hope he doesn't go. Okay, I didn't see him pop up, but I only think I saw 1 change. Did he really go over all these other guys? Are you kidding me? That's stupid. He must have been good then. That's so stupid. What is in the receiver room? I don't even know. So dumb, man. Whatever. It makes me mad, man. He was supposed to be there, and then he just gets taken right when I was trying to get him. Got a day 3 guy there, a day 3 guy here. So frustrating. Absolutely frustrating. Not really seeing anything I love here. I guess we can check another D tackle, maybe move somebody around. This guy could play probably outside. 5'11" speed's pretty solid. Injury's terrible. Man, that's frustrating. Probably need a defensive end of some sort. The problem with them is they're always really hard to tell if they're good or not. They just don't really read them well. Finesse moves are bad. Power moves are okay. Not good injury. Good injury. We might take this guy, Matthias Wilcox. Matthias Wilcox is our first target at this moment. Yeah, I don't see anything else I like, so we're just going to go ahead and take Matthias Wilcox because our guy got taken. So in the 5th round, defensive tackle named Carr. We want to check and see who got him and if he was any good because he probably was. Anyways, that's the end of our draft. Let's check out our draft recap here. Starting off with our first round pick, it was the receiver offered, 75, solid. Brady's a 75, very solid. Joyner's a 78, that's nice. 77, I mean, I knew Chantrell Evans was going to be good. That didn't surprise me. How is he that low? Should have taken the dang defensive tackle. I bet you he's like a 74. That defensive tackle, I bet you he's a 74, just because these both guys suck. We need to go to the 5th round. He should have been there. And then go to any team. His name was Carr. There he is. He's a 75. And I took somebody else over him because I'm an idiot. Good job. Good job. Who got him? Can we trade for him? The Raiders, freaking dang it, man. A division rival atop of that. Anyways, not a bad draft. We got some good players. We're going to see if we can get Carr, because I want Carr. Not Derek Carr, the new guy. Anyways, we'll see what he's worth. Probably not going to end up getting him, but whatever. We'll move on. We have no more use for Isaiah Spiller once we got our new running back. We don't need Denzel Perryman because we have all these other middle linebackers, Drew Tranquil, Diane Henley, and then also Colson, and a 4th-round pick for Carr because I'm mad and I wanted him. All right, next year, camp standout, we got somebody. I believe it's Travis Jones, which is pretty nice, honestly. We can, help get somewhere with that. We haven't done our playbook change yet. We're going to have to do that. What is that going to be? I'm not entirely sure. But maybe we go to... Well, let's just go look at it. Let's take a look at it. What is it? Team schemes? We're going to leave our stuff what it is, but we're going to change our offensive and defensive playbooks. We're going to go to Minnesota's playbook because Minnesota has generally a really good offense in the sim. Baltimore's defense, I think it'll be fine. I think we just need a better players. We're going to leave Baltimore's defense for now. I did that, obviously, because our coach is Jim Harbaugh, and John Harbaugh is the Baltimore coach, obviously. And there's some similarities to their schematics and whatnot, coming from the same general area. But, running the ball, defense, that's kind of what they do. Scouts-wise, I mean, we're not really looking for D-tackle O-line anymore, so we're going to fire this guy. I think we still want to probably target receivers to try to grow our, group out. I'm going to fill these out myself in just a moment. For sure, but let's see. Definitely want to get a receiver guy in here. Johnny Rose, you're hired. For our second level guy, what do we want to do here? Maybe like a cornerback safety guy. We'll do Haywood Schnupp. And then for our last dudes, just kind of fill out whatever we feel like we need. Can never have enough O-line. And we'll go middle linebacker, running back. How about that? Sounds pretty good. We'll fix that up in a minute. But other than that, let's check out this roster. This roster has gotten quite a bit better, but I think we did some good improvements. We got some things moving for ourselves. Going ahead and moving this over. I'm gonna move some things around here. I don't know. How do I want to do this? Maybe I will keep it like this. Quentin Johnson, I don't think he's gonna develop anyways. I want Isaiah Likely to start though. Definitely that one. We want Brady to start, Zeitler to start, Zion Johnson to start. That's a much better O-line unit. Much better. Gotten drastically better. Joshua Palmer's our receiver 1 for now. McConkey, and then Offord. Moving on from that, defensively. I'm going to have Travis Jones continue to start, mainly because of his dead trait breakout potential. We didn't end up getting another veteran corner, but we do have Levins, who's obviously going to be pretty solid. Asante Samuels, Chris Drain, Christian Fulton. Solid group, kind of undersized group, but very solid group. Tuli Tuipulotu lost his dev trait. Honestly, I want Colson to be our LB1. I want him to develop well. And that's going to be what we got here. We're going to make the rest of that looks pretty good to me. I think that's what we're going to run with. I think this will be the... actually, I'm going to move Travis Jones out. He's a good athlete. We're going to move him down. Good athlete. This is probably the best available players actually on the field at one time. Anyways, that's what we're going to do for all that. In week 1, Travis Jones does get his breakout, so he got 10K XP. That's a really big help, and, if he keeps going, he could be a really, really, really good player. Camp standout, what is this? Why is it coming back? I don't know. Is it the next challenge or something? I believe it is. Let's see. It will pay off. So he has to get 3 combined sacks or TFLs to complete his breakout. Let's hope so, but I mean, probably not. I don't know. Anyways, we'll go ahead and send the next week. We did lose the first game. Not the greatest sign, but hey, we'll get back here, right? Bengals this week, tough one to play. Can we get a win? If this will ever undo? No, we are 0-2, excuse me. Great start to our first season, or our second season, excuse me. Wonderful. He felt like he missed an opportunity, so he did not get it this week. No big deal. He got one of them. 10K XP is going to be a very big help for Travis Jones' development. Anyways, we'll keep moving on through the season. This is bad. We're 1-6. Looking at our stats, we're terrible. The only thing we're even top of half of the league is offensive pass yards, and we have an X-factor quarterback, so we should be. We've got to make a move here. We need a weapon, a big-time weapon. We're not waiting on this any longer. We're trading for some kind of receiver. We need to. Or a good tight end, I don't know. Josh Palmer, gone. Quentin Johnson, probably gone. Let's go see who we can get. I don't know, like a T. Higgins or a... I don't even know. Obviously, I'd rather a Jamar Chase, but is that likely? Probably not. I don't even know, man. This is annoying. This is bad. Like, we're bad. Very, very bad. Terry McLaurin? How close are we, like, right here? I mean, I know it's not going to be super close, but, like, any kind of close at all? I'm keeping our picks because we kind of need to, but maybe some youth and some age, I don't know. Anybody like these guys? I just saw somebody. The Giants, oh, great, yeah, the Giants like them, and they ain't got a receiver to give us. I don't know where we're going, but we're finding somebody. Amon-Ra? I mean, how close can we get to that? I'd trade a first for that. That's a good... How close can we get with our first? It's Amon-Ra St. Brown. I mean, that's a good deal. Not close enough. Not good, man. This is a bad, bad place to be. I don't want Devontae Adams. He's too old. If I do, I'm just giving up players. So they ain't getting a good pick out of that. Somebody just flew down my street. I don't know if you can hear that, but geez. DK? Without the pick, how are we? I would take... No, from the Raiders, though, it's not happening. I'd do Pickens. I could probably make that work somehow, some way, but that's too much to finagle. Diggs is too old. Love Jordan Addison, obviously. That'd be great. Not happening. Yeah, I don't know. We got to find a guy who's worth it and also just valuable enough for me. I'll let you know what we find out. So I did what I had to do without giving up, like, our best picks. We gave up our second this year and a third next year. Josh Palmer and Quentin Johnson for George Pickens. He is a good receiver and can develop. He's still very young, on contract for multiple years. He's going to be our best bet to do something but not go too far. He's going to be our wide receiver one. End of story. We have a breakout D lineman, Lance Carr, the guy we just got this year as a non-our draft pick rookie, right? Yeah, great. He has a good game, and it could be very, very, very impactful for us, so that would be nice. Other than that, we're just going to kind of keep going, trying to hope we can get some wins, and, you know, maybe George Pickens will help us develop. We've got our second win on the season, and we have a breakout running back. Our rookie running back looks like he's going to be able to get, you know, potentially a development upgrade. That'll be very, very helpful. It's once again against the Raiders. Last year when we had Isaiah Spiller have a breakout game, it was against none other than the Las Vegas Raiders. So, let's go straight to it, see if we can get a win. The Raiders are 7-1, so very big. We do get a massive win, 28-7. We just, don't just win, we destroyed them. And how about that game from Dante Joyner? Serviceable backup, but he's a special player. Great, that is going to be huge. 20K XP for our rookie RB. That'll get him well into the 80s, if not even higher. That's a big-time move. We got our offense kind of humming now. George Pickens, we're working on getting him developed, working on getting him, you know, some more just movement up that ladder of, you know, great receivers. He's got a great quarterback. Justin Herbert's going to help him, and he's going to help Justin Herbert. So, we're week 11. We've only got 3 wins, but, you know, maybe we can make some something happen here. Let's see. We have a breakout wide receiver. Hopefully it's George Pickens, to be honest. I kind of want him to keep going, or our rookie. Either one. Ladd McConkey would be great, too, but, like, Ladd McConkey, okay, of course. But he's already started. He's going to get the superstar, or try to. And, well, let me tell you, if you have been around this channel, you know it doesn't happen. For whatever reason, the sim absolutely refuses to target anything of development standard. It'll never happen, ever, not once. If you want to happen, you might as well play the game. But I don't play the game here. That'd be a little bit too involved. I'm kind of just GMing this whole thing along. Anyways, it's not going to happen. Big time shocker, Ladd McConkey did not get it done. We are in our bye week. We got to win it again. We're, 5-8. Great. Can we get to 9-8? Maybe. I don't think so, probably. We're going to get some negotiations done. Asante Samuel Jr., we need to get him back. He is one of our best players, definitely on this roster. Junior Colson, he should not be off a contract. He should be with 2 years left. We'll fix that here in a moment. Khalil Mack will wait on. J.K. Scott, we're just going to lock him down. There's just no sense in ever having to worry about one of these dudes. He wants to be here for the most part. Oh, he kind of doesn't want to be here for the most part. We'll get Zion Johnson back. Kevin Zeitler, we're also going to wait on, but he's probable to come back. Bozeman can walk. Duggan, don't care. Neiman, don't care. Justin Hollins, don't care. Morgan Fox, don't care. Disley, don't care. Fulton, we'll offer that. He don't want to be here. Okay, probably not. Like I said, we'll wait on Mac. And then Junior Colson, this little thing, this little roster thing, you can't edit contracts. So he's supposed to be on contract for 2 more years. We're just going to make it that way. Doesn't really matter. Keep it what it is. And, yeah, we'll get Asante Samuel back. We'll make sure of it. If we have to franchise tag him, we'll franchise tag him. Other than that, let's keep moving. End of the year, once again, not great. But we improved, I think. I mean, we got that trade for Pickens. I think that made a big difference. I think our numbers went up from there. Defensive points per game were actually really good, top 10. But everything else, so-so. Let's check out our personal stats, how we did as a team. Herbert was about halfway up the ladder. Offensive yards, 23rd. 15th defensively. Rushing wasn't as good, but honestly, it's probably a playbook change. It's fine. He over 1,000 yards. Lad McConkey still led us in receiving. Herbert needs to get a little better. This ain't great. 25-11, not great. Dante Joyner did have a good year, though. 1,000 yards, 11 touchdowns. Really solid. McConkey, 1,000, 900 for Pickens. That'll improve next year. We're fine. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't a bad year. We're fine. We only won 6 games, but whatever. 10 sacks each from Bosa and Mack. 3.5 for our rookie Carr. 3 for Colson. Picks, nowhere near the production of last year. Like 10 less picks than last year. But hey, it is what it is. 1 touchdown for Asante Samuel Jr. No safeties. That's what it is. Once again, gonna be picking pretty high in the draft. But hey, we have a high draft pick. I don't know exactly what, but it'll be pretty good. Let's simulate through the end of this right here. I didn't ever re-sign Asante Samuel, did I? Oops. Should have done that. If not, we'll just franchise tag him. He'll be back. I ain't worried about it. Once again, Ravens in the Super Bowl, but this time they're playing the Cowboys. What's new there? Cowboys always make a Super Bowl in this stupid game. Let's see what we got here. Ravens go back-to-back. Get another Super Bowl. Lamar Jackson wins his MVP and MVP of the Super Bowl. Dante Joyner gets Offensive Rookie of the Year. Let's go. That's going to be a big help. Maybe he might get up to Superstar Dev because of that. There's a chance for sure. Checking out retirements. Russell Wilson, Cam Hayward from the Steelers. That's a big one. Taylor Lewan retires from the Chiefs. Congratulations. I don't care. Upgrade players. Definitely going to be our running back here. Or I really thought so at least. Maybe not. Anyways, we'll just let those go. Hopefully he goes up to Superstar. That would be a big help if he did. Let's just go and check it out. He did go up to Superstar. That's big. That's going to be really, really big for us. That's going to be incredibly helpful, just overall. Just going to be able to get him, to a higher rating, better, more dynamic player overall. Defensively, I don't think Derwin James regressed. I don't think anything else happened. Khalil Mack regressed. I think that's about it. I don't think anything else happened. Great. So our defense is losing. Our offense is winning. Great. And neither of them are still very good. We got to re-sign some players. Let's do it. Do it to it, man. The longest loading screen ever. Excuse me. Mock draft 3. Let's see what we're picking. Picking 10th overall. Ben Carter looks okay. Anybody else we got fully scouted? No? Cool. Great. Wonderful. Anywho. Picking 10th. I don't know what we need. We'll have to play around with that, figure out what we think we need. But right now, we need to negotiate some contracts. Asante Samuel Jr., we got to get this guy back. He's a great player. We'll go up to $6 million salary. He wants to test free agency. I want to test this franchise tag on you, pal. We'll go ahead and accept the option for Zion Johnson. We definitely want to keep him around. Khalil Mack, I think we're going to let him walk. I'm not sure I really want to pay him $13 million to be a regressing 80 overall. Christian Fulton, not really interested. Will Disley, not interested. Morgan Fox, $2 million each. I'm good. That's too much for backup, really. Let's be honest. We do need some defensive ends then. I guess that's where we're drafting. I guess that might be our spot. Zeitler, he's not too expensive, actually. We're going to definitely offer him that. He'll come back. That's a good deal. Keep a solid O-lineman in the building. And J.K. Scott. All right, he's back for forever. We're good. We got $57 million in cap room. Let's go to free agency. All right, so some interesting free agents. Teller, Bolton, Bitonio, Douglas, Njoku, Scherf, Matthew, Warren, Reed, Elliott, Butker. Okay, now we don't care. I don't know where we want to go here. We don't need a quarterback, though Jordan Love, semi-enticing. Jalen Warren wants to be here. Well, sucks that I don't want him. Receivers, we're good on receivers now. Tight end. Very interesting, David Njoku. Very interesting. I might consider that. We're going to wait a minute, but I might consider that. We don't really need a lineman. Maybe as a backup depth piece, something or other wouldn't hurt, but like we really don't need anything here. We're pretty good on the O-line, to be honest with you. We do need some defensive end help pretty badly. Pretty dang badly. Marshawn Nealand available. That's very interesting there. Some D-tackles that are interested. Malcolm Kuntz is interested. Former Raider. We might consider bringing him in. That's a very solid pickup for a guy who's not too old. He's 27, but we can deal with that. We're going to lower this a little bit. He doesn't want to be here, so we'll go to 4. And if he accepts that, he accepts that. We'll take him. He's going to accept that for sure. We could take Hoke to move him down. Chop Robinson available with no offers. Interesting. We might do that because we're kind of close to losing some guys in terms of edge rushers. Bosa could be gone in just a soon time. And, you know, Chop Robinson's not a bad replacement for him. Bolton, middle linebackers in general, not really interested. Corner, outside of like a mentor, I'm not really interested. I don't think, at least. I mean, Gilmore coming back would be cool, but like at this point we have him. We have Chantrell Evans. We're fine. I am definitely still interested in Njoku, though. I'm definitely still kind of sitting here puzzling on that one. I think we pick up Chop Robinson and move Bosa down to an end because he's big enough anyways. Let's boost his offer just a little bit. He was like 2.4 or 2.4. We'll do that right there. 4 years for Chop Robinson. And I think we're going to offer David Njoku. We really could use a solid tight end. I don't like the fact he's going to be 33 by the end of this, though. I'm going to give him a 2-year deal. And if he doesn't like that, he can suck it. Yeah, we're not going to get him. Might as well just withdraw that offer. Sano is interesting, but not enough for me. $7 million for a guy who's just not even like that. He's a 76 overall. Like, no thank you. I'll do that right there, and that's about it. If he takes it, he takes it. So far, we're targeting Sano and then Chop Robinson and Malcolm Kuntz. If we get him, cool. If we don't, I don't really care because there's not... Looks like we got Robinson. Not the one I thought we'd get first. Njoku goes to Washington. I'm trying to think if I really do want anybody else. I don't see anybody that I'm really pressed on. No offers for Ricard. I'm trying to check offers, see if there's anybody I could swing for something impressive here. I don't want any type of that. I just don't need it. Keon Coleman's available. Interesting. Adonai Mitchell's available. Interesting. Where would they place? They'd be better than Offord. We don't want to limit Offord's ability. They don't have any depth traits anyways. We're just going to go with our guys, try to get them locked up. Sano and Kuntz. We get Kuntz. Kuntz? Oh, I thought he went elsewhere. I was about to get mad. I ain't going to lie. I was about to be rather upset. Sano's not accepted yet, but he probably will. I'm really just not worried about anybody here. We're going to go stage 3, see if there's anybody left for, willing offers, but probably not. Checking out the free agency recap, what we did. Brandon Cooks brought him in on a 1-year deal. He's a mentor. He got that tag. That was a big reason for this. He's going to help all of our rookies, or young guys at the receiver position develop. Malcolm Kuntz, Sano, and Chop Robinson do all sign. That's going to be very helpful. And then all players, let's just kind of see what happened here. Oh, guess not, maybe. I don't know. Jordan Love goes to the Jets, followed Aaron Rodgers. Funny. Wyatt Teller to the Steelers, Bolton to the Cowboys, Bitonio Steelers. They picked up 2 great guards. Rasul Douglas to the Broncos, Njoku to the Commanders, Scherf to the Cowboys, Matthew to the Giants, Jalen Warren to the Bengals, Justin Reed to the Panthers. Other than that, any solid player out there available that I'm not a running back because we don't need 17 running backs? Minahu is available. That one is rather interesting. Not going to lie. Going to keep an eye on that. Definitely going to be keeping an eye on that. Mock Draft 5 coming up, and we are picking 10th. Looks like they're projecting us to get Randy Fowler. Not sure that I really want him. We're going to look at that position group, though, the left end. Something along that line. That's definitely going to be a target. That center looks very good. We just already have a center, but he looks very, very good. Anyways, Mick Robinson also looks pretty solid. Anyways, we'll go ahead and get to the draft here shortly. Let's just do it. We are at the start of the draft, and let's just look at this. It's a very tough situation I've been put in. We've got Mentor, looks like a really solid speed rusher. A little undersized, but very solid nonetheless. Randy Fowler looks okay, but not amazing. Stanton, not amazing. I kind of want to get DeAndre Minter. He's in the mock draft. He was projected to go #1, though. So now my thought is, what would it look like, and where are we at in accordance to a trade of Joey Bosa? He's older. He's regressing. He's 30. What can we get for Joey Bosa? How close can he get himself to the #1 pick? Not close at all. Now, with number 10 involved, do I want to do this? That's the next question. Do I really want to do this? He is a good player. No doubt about that. We could hold on to him and wait for a little bit. Right now, we've got Kuntz and Turner that can play our ends. We've got Bosa and Tuipulotu, and that's about it. So, I mean, we've got a rotation. How far does that get us? Okay. I don't know that even gets us there anyways. So, do we wait on that position? Maybe. So, where do we go? Receiver we've drafted. I don't know. I think I'm overthinking this. I think I need to just go and pick whatever player's available to me. Or maybe trade down. Maybe that's the best bet for me. We don't have a second-round pick, so maybe get a late first and a second as well. That's a possibility. Harper looks like a good corner, though he's a zone corner. I'm not really a big fan of zone corners. Ben Carter's a good player, but, maybe not the guy we want. DeAndre Stanton is fine. What's up with Randy Fowler? He was the one we projected to get. Good speed, elite jumping, interesting. F injury, he's off my list. I am not drafting an F injury guy. Not again. It's happened too many times. I've done it, and I've fought that battle just so much. I'm not doing that. Really good corner right here. Go get a center, move our guy back to guard. But then we have too many linemen. If I need to get somebody who's going to play immediately, what's Rashawn Fulton look like? Good speed. Medium route's good. Catching's good. This guy looks really solid. Where's his injury at? We'll take Rashawn Fulton. He's the best player available. Hidden dev trait. Good pick, I assume, to this point. Can't be bad. It's just, how good can it be? That's going to be the ultimate question. We'll go ahead and go all the way down to the 3rd round. Take our pick. We're probably not even going to draft too much this one. I don't know what we need to do. And I'm kind of to the point where I think we kind of just need to wait and figure it out. An A-man coverage corner in the 3rd round with 1st or 2nd round talent. And also double Bs. That's really good. This dude is good. All Bs and an A. 4.3 speed. Injuries low, but, whatever. A to B injury on Eric Dickerson. Not that name's not familiar. Jason Long. A to B injury. C-man coverage. Not great. Who was the corner that was really, really good? Which one was the top one? Jerry Allen. I didn't go. I was one too short. I thought there was only 4. B to C injury. A-man coverage. B zone coverage. We're taking Jerry Allen. I'm sorry. Hidden dev. 93 speed. 95 acceleration. What is up with these corners? Those are a ton of good corners. I kind of want to trade up again, but I'm not going to do all that. We're just going to go to the next pick. Who knows? There might be another one left after that. Because there was just a ton of those corners. Goodness. I took the best available one that I could see. So, whatever. Let's see. Let's check tight ends out. We do need a depth piece there. Definitely. I see 2 Bs here. That's a really solid vertical threat. Aaron Morgan. Does he have a good injury rating? He does. We'll take Aaron Morgan. 82 speed, 83 acceleration. Looks like a very decent player from Wisconsin at that. And we're going to let the CPU finish this. I'm not worried about it right now. I want to know what that receiver and that corner is rated because they look very, very, very good. I want to know what all those corners are rated. They all looked good. I'm going to just scroll through that whole 2nd round or 3rd round and figure out who is available because that was stupid. Going into our draft recap, first time I've seen this, obviously. 79 Jerry Allen in the 3rd round. Holy moly. 65 tight end. Wow, that's a lot worse than I thought he would be. That's great. But, geez, Jerry Allen is incredible. Let's go see all the picks. I want to see all these corners. We had the 10th pick. Jerry Allen right here, 79. What other corners went? Clayton Hodge, 72. Not even bad. This is third round. It's not even bad. 69 for Moses Barton. Brandon Murphy, 77. Tony Brown, 77. Very good corner class, apparently. 79 in the third round. That is insane. I didn't even have that dude scouted. I just saw good stats and jumped on it. Anyways, we'll get to the preseason. All right, year 3. Here's the team. We got Joyner, Herbert. Obviously, the receiver room is really good now. Pickens is our 1. We got Offord at 2. Fulton at 3. McConkey at the 4 now. He slid down pretty harshly. We're going to start Sano. He's younger, can develop easier, whatever. That's our O-line. Really solid unit O-line-wise. Defensively, here's what we're going with. We move Bosa down to the end. Kuntz on the other side. Robinson and Tuipulotu on the edges. Colson and Tranquil playing our linebackers. Derwin James and Sunday Samuel Jr. We got a lot of good players now. A lot of really, really good players. Maybe not amazing, but good. Can we hit that next step? Let's hope so. Week 7, bye week, and an incredible start. We're 5-1. That's great. Offensive points per game, 8. Offensive pass yards, 21st. Rush yards, 3rd. Defensive points per game, 1st. Defensive pass yards per game, 3rd. Defense is killing it. Also 1st in pass yards per game. We have Rayshon Fulton's an X factor. Rayshon Fulton is an X factor. Let's go. Our receiver we just drafted, and our corner is a star. I mean, would it be better if he's a superstar? Absolutely. X factor? Absolutely. But, hey, we just drafted an X factor wide receiver. That couldn't be any better. That can't be any better. Let's go see him. We got a wrecking ball X factor wide receiver. Going to be our wide receiver 2 for now. But he will move up. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that at all. Joyner's playing. Everybody's playing up. This is a great team right now. Colson's gone up. This is going to be good. This is going to be a very good season. Travis Jones needs to be starting. I don't know what we're doing there. Anywho, very good. Very, very good. 5-1, I don't know what we need to do. I don't know. Because I don't want to ruin something. But also, Joey Bosa is off contract after this year. Yikes. 4 years on Rashawn Slater. He's back. George Pickens. Let's get like 6 years on this dude. Let's take him till 30. Great. He's back. Asante Samuel. Once again, going to have to fight this fight. But he should want to be here now. Starting to like the offer. We'll just have to make sure we check back in. Bosa's 30. That's hard, man. It's really, really hard. There we go. Travis Jones is back. Likely he's probably going to be expendable. We'll wait on him, though. Alohi Gilman's. That's a really good deal. I like that. We'll go ahead and push it in. Get everybody re-signed as fast as we can. Ricky Pearsall, we'll wait on him. We're not really pressed on that one. Might bring back Jamari Sawyer. If I said that right, I don't even know if I did. Brandon Cook's there, whatever. Let's see. Really, the question is, do we want to keep Bosa or do we want to try to trade him? His yearly value is about 24. It's really not bad. That's a tough one, though. My question is going to be, what I like to do is I like to see who's on the bottom of, like, the win-loss column. And, like, for good example, Myles Garrett. Okay, he might, you might say, like, this is a theory that happens. That he wants out because they're 0-6. That's realistic-ish, right? Commanders, Jonathan Allen might want out. Packers, Rashawn Gary. That's a good one. Cowboys, Micah Parsons. Micah Parsons. I want to take a little look over here. I want to see what we're worth to a few teams. First off, the Browns. Myles Garrett, 2-year deal left, 99 overall, superstar. Okay, we'll see. Commanders, Jonathan Allen, 2 years left, 30 years old. Micah Parsons, 5 years left. It's kind of what I'm interested in. How close does Mr. Bosa get us? Probably not very. We're way over the cap. Great. I guess we'll just take CeeDee Lamb. Guess we'll have to, Give him George Pickens, too? Yeah, we're not even close. Never mind. Joey Bosa trade is going to be really hard. We don't really have much. Statistically, Joey Bosa, he has 7 sacks. He's second in the league, so maybe I should just leave him alone. Problem is, we walk away with nothing at the end of the year. That's kind of our option here. That's really tough to have to do if that's really what we end up doing. Maybe I'll look at Myles Garrett, see the value on him. Because if Myles Garrett's not as valuable because he's older, like 30, it's Myles Garrett. It's a good upgrade. I'm going to try that. I'll let you know if anything happens, but I kind of have a feeling we're going to rock with what we got. All right, we upgrade from Joey Bosa to Rashawn Gary, who's an X Factor, 4-year overall's better, and like 3 years younger, or maybe 4, for 2 firsts. Honestly, this might be the year anyways, so let's do it. Let's sell out. Let's go get Rashawn Gary. Let's get a big-time playmaker here. Let's go drop him in the depth chart. That's going to be a very big improvement, in my opinion, just because, well, he's not going to take the spot of, like, we're not going to just lose that money straight up. We're going to actually get to play this guy. So he's going to play right where we had, what's-his-name playing. And let's just hope that that really does play out for us, like, as we need it to, like, as he's a great player and makes our defense better. And, we just get better overall, right? We started out like 6-1, went on a little bit of a slide. Now we're 8-5. Breakout linebacker versus Kansas City this week. Chop Robinson, this could be huge. He is currently a normal dev, so he just needs 1 stat, effectively 1 stat, and he will have a breakout. That would be massive for us, being a really good edge rusher, obviously. Let's check out our negotiations real quick while we're chilling here. We got to improve the offer for Asante Samuel Jr. He's not wanting to come back for whatever reason. We'll figure it out, but, I don't know. Ricky Pearsall, $3 million and $2 million for a guy who hasn't touched the field? I don't think so, pal. Jamari Sawyer, I like that deal. I can lower it quite a bit, too. Give him 4 years. Oh, wow, never mind. I can't lower that. Chris Rumpf, expendable. Jerry Frankel can walk. Not worried about him. We'll come back to this. This may be the year anyways. I don't know. I have a good feeling about this. We have a really good team going. Let's go see if we can get this breakout player done. Be huge if we can. Chop Robinson, this is kind of a necessity here. We won 10-7. Was not the game he wanted. Must have been a really just crappy game overall because not even our defensive player got a breakout game. Well, that stinks. But, hey, we won the game. That's what matters. It'll push us to a better chance of winning the division because they were ahead of us prior to. I don't know. I didn't check and see what it was. We'll see in just a second. We might be tied with them. And if we have the tiebreaker, because I think we beat them both times. We do have the tiebreaker. We are ahead of them in the division. Let's just hope we can finish out the season on a high note. We closed out our season on a nice win streak. So now we get the number 1 seed in our division. Sadly, it wasn't enough for the 1 seed, but it does give us a 2 seed. Chiefs all the way down to 6 seed. So, big deal for us. We make the playoffs for the first time in our 3rd year of this. Should be effectively 2026, but hey, don't mind the number up there. This game's dumb. Let's go to the playoffs, man. That's all I can say. Like, I'm glad that we're here. I think we have a really good shot to win this year. Even though it is our first year around, we just have a great team. An 85 defense, 88 offense. That's just going to be really incredibly helpful. Lance Carr gets another upgrade. That's going to be good. Get a run stopper upgrade. Keep him moving up. Ricky Pearsall, congratulations. You haven't touched the field. Anywho. We got some XP points we need to spend for our staff. I'm not worried about the first of many. We'll go ahead and do the offense. Keep the O-line going. Let's see. What is that? Do that one right there. And that one right there. Get some acceleration up for these receivers. Make them really scary. No, that'll be really nice. And now let's go play the Colts. Let's go see what we can do in our very first official playoff game of this rebuild. We're in 86. We have 3 X Factors to their 1. So, get ready to suck on it, Indianapolis. Anywho. I didn't mean to play the moment, but hey, you know what? We'll play a quick moment. I haven't gotten to do anything with this team yet. Let's do it. I meant to go back, but we're here now. Why is Fulton only a star? What a breakup. That was actually incredible. He would have been gone for a touchdown if that guy would have jumped a second later. Field goal, 54 yards. Let's just get some points on the board, please. See, I got a good little accuracy tick there. Look at that. Right down the middle. The CPU wouldn't have done that. Get out of here. Anywho, Tommy DeVito is about to get himself a Super Bowl ring, it looks like. Being the best holder in the National Football League. We'll go ahead and continue the next moment since I didn't mean to do any of that. We're tied 3-3 going at the end of the first quarter. They get up by 7. Oh, another 7. Wonderful. All right, with the last little drive of this this half, I'm going to make some moves here. I'm going to do something myself. Fulton gets it. Herbert's not having the best game so far, but hey, we're about to turn that around. We're about to turn that whole struggle bus around. George Pickens is out there on an island. I want to abuse that real quick. I was going to run it, but he could be, if that safety, yep. Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you very much. I knew that was happening. George Pickens gets himself a touchdown for the LA Chargers in this playoff game. We get ours. Let's see. They're about to get some points, it looks like. They got 3. Whatever. Hold up, please, defense. Or don't at all. All right, looks like I got to help out more than I thought I did. We're trying not to lose in the first round here, at least. Just not the first round, please. JT Woods gets in there, causes a lot of chaos and pressure, and it makes him miss that throw pretty badly, actually. Good stuff, guys. Put that QB spy on, and it helped amazingly. Drew Tranquil, great job containing Anthony Richardson there. They're going to kick a field goal, but we're going to block it. We're going to block it. We're not going to block it. Okay, anyways. Tried to speak it into existence, but hey, it didn't happen. It's not a big deal. I'm going to play this next offensive drive again because I need to make sure that we actually score points because apparently that's been a struggle for us to this point. And why not? You know, like I said, I don't play with these teams often. When we're in the playoffs, I usually only play like the last drive or two. Ricky Pearsall returning kicks. That's interesting. If you would have blocked like for like another 2 seconds, I would have been gonzo. All right. George Pickens, 2 receptions, 38 yards, and a tutty. At least he's got that tutty on his hands, because if not, he'd be benched. Just kidding, wouldn't bench him. Love George. Love George a lot. A rookie receiver gets to the last little bit of this first down. Herbert has his X factor going now. That's a big plus. Joyner not having the best game so far. I mean, it's not bad. It's just not amazing. See if we can turn it into amazing with one run here. We can't. It actually probably got a little worse. Great. No, let's see. Probably should have waited, but hey, here we are. Don't take sacks. Highlights first. Open target. We took a sack. Great! Deron Payne. Why do I keep no-huddling? Stop it. Should have kept running, but hey, we got the first down. It's all that matters. We're keeping this drive alive. Stop no-huddling. I'm doing it myself, but I keep forgetting. George on the sideline. Beautiful pass by Mr. Justin Harbaugh. No, let's go. There we go. We didn't no-huddle this time. I like that right there. McConkey gets absolutely stuck, but puts him in the end zone. That's all that matters, right? Let's go. 3rd and 3, 4th and 3, boom, our ball. 1st and 10, baby. Let's go. Keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. 3rd and 9. All right, I'm doing it. I'm getting us out of this 3rd and 9 here. Herbert's got it going. What if he runs for this? Nope, just kidding. Two open. Benson-O. Big target, down the middle. Not taking any chances. Let's run the ball here. I want to get a run here. I want to get Mr. Joyner out and open his face, and I want to run with him. Not too bad of a run there. Could have been worse. I mean, 6 yards, very solid, very solid. George Pickens once again on an island over here. If that safety move, yep, gone. George Pickens. George Pickens. Don't do it again, buddy. What have we learned? What have we learned? What have we learned? Okay, he learned. Safety learned. I threw a terrible pass. That was all on me. Golly, look at the big man. That man, Rashawn Slater coming in like a bullet train, bro. Anywho, that sucked. I just blew it. Now I got to play defense because I just blew it. He was moving, though. Gotta hold him to this something here. I mean, at least 3. All right, most 3, let me say. Good stuff, good stuff. Jonathan Taylor has cooked us so far, but Derwin James won that rep. Get him down. 3rd and inches. Let's get a stop here, right here. Total defense, we were 1st in season, and we are 3. We have allowed probably more yards than all season just now. Part of the problem is Chris Rumph is out here. That's a big issue. Just went the wrong way, man. Should have come from the other side. Would have helped out a ton, but hey, here it is. 1st and 10. We at least contained them. Rashawn Gary gets out. Anthony Richardson taken down. Absolutely throttled by Rashawn Gary. Big time hit there. Picked off. Let's go. User pick. Chantel Levers. Touchdown, baby. We're leading this one. We're leading this one. We're going for 2 to make this a 3-point game. I don't like that at all. Do not like that at all. Gotta break a sack. Gotta break a sack. Anywho, we'll keep it going. 4th and 3. They had to punt it. We just got to run the clock out now. 1st and 10 gets us down. Let's go. We might be ready to... Did we just get a win? I thought I was going to have to keep playing. Great. Justin Herbert outplays Anthony Richardson pretty well, in fact, actually. Pretty well. More yards, better touchdown-interception ratio. Did throw a pick. Dante Joyner had a solid game. Jonathan Taylor ate up on us. Ben Sano had a good game. George Pickens had a great game. Fulton had a solid game himself. Defensively, Deron Payne 2 sacks. 1 from Kuntz, 1 from Gary, 1 from Rumph, 1 from Tranquil, 1 from Buckner. Brents and Levins got both of the picks. Let's see. Safeties, no. Touchdowns, Chantel Levins. Let's go. Going to round 2. Big time win there. Game 2 of this playoffs in SoFi against Buffalo. Big time week here. Week 2 of these playoffs. Let's go ahead and get it going, please. Let's go ahead and go to next quarter as usual. We just didn't do that last time. 7-7. Nice way to start the game. Get us both going. In second quarter, they get 7 more. But hey, we matched that. And actually, they only got 6 more because they suck, I guess. No. We're going to get the ball here at the 3rd, I believe. We do. And move down the field to get up a lead by 8. We turn the ball to ourselves, it looks like. Looks like we got it back. And, ooh, Cameron Dicker misses a 40-yard field goal. Tough. Tough there. Let's go. Change of possession here. They are able to tie with the 8-point add 2. That's not good. We punt, get them down to the 5-yard line. 3rd and 2. 4th and 2. They have to punt. We're hopping in. 3.5 minutes left. It's a 3rd and 6. We got to break this tie. Wide open, please. I like Fulton. I like Sano here. I tried to throw it to Sano, and they did not jump on it quick enough. Fulton catches it, though. Just gets the first line to gain. Y'all didn't watch film from last week if y'all leaving George Pickens on an island like this, man. Y'all didn't watch no film. Y'all didn't watch no film. He missed! The throw was just off, man. That's painful. I thought we had him again. Had to throw it. There wasn't anywhere to go. I had to throw it short, I mean. Read option here? Getting a little tricky, huh? I should have kept it. But Joyner gets some open space. Gets him about a 9-yard gain. Not a bad run. Get those 3 on the right. Not who I wanted us to get. I was stupid of me. They had the box loaded. Why would I even run that? I don't know. I was hoping that those 3, the center, the right guard, the right tackle would go that way. Would have been fine. Update. They didn't go that way. It wasn't fine. No. Anyways. Can you please just move the ball forward instead of slowing down and letting us get tackled behind the line? Thank you. Come again. No. Fourth and 3. They're starting to call timeouts. Should I go for it? Might be stupid, but I'm going to do it. Is he offsides? We get the ball anyways. Looks like it's ours. I think somebody was offsides. Let's see. Offsides. Okay, so we would have converted either way. However, we're going to decline it and go down to the 4-yard line. Honestly, I'm about to just throw it to Joyner and try to waste some clock here. You might think that's stupid, and it probably is. But hey, I don't care. I kind of want to kill some clock here. Want to make Buffalo waste some time. From here on out, though, if we get it, we get it. If we don't, we don't. They called the timeout. I don't know about this. Over the top and in to the end zone for Joyner. Great run there. All right, 7-point lead, 1 minute left. I mean, not how I would have drawn it up, but hey, we got it this far. We can do it again. Josh Allen trying to save his team's season. Drops the ball. Great defense. Great way to break up that pass after the play. Effectively was done, yet he breaks free from it. I don't like the fact that Rashawn Gary's not out here. He's about to get replaced for probably whoever that is. Can't believe he dropped that, but we got to put in Rashawn Gary. We got to get some real fear on the line out here, okay? We got Rump. That's who it is. Why are you here? Like, who put you there? No one should ever put you there, ever. He was definitely not there when I said it. Anywho. He's cooking. It's a screen. Oh, he did me dirty. I just got juked out of my mind. 4th and 3, though. They have this shot, and this is it. Travis Jones. He holds on to it. However, they're not going to have a lot of time. 30 seconds, 1 timeout remaining. They have to move. Lance Carr getting pressure from the middle. What are we doing? They got to get in the end zone, though, so we're fine for now. They got to get in the end zone. Picked off at the goal line. Seantrell Levers. I thought he was down in the end zone, but whatever. We're at the 1. I mean, they might get us on a safety, but, like, congratulations. There's pretty much no time for you to do anything. Let's see what we can do here. Might not be the best decision, but I'm doing it anyways. Oh, no. What a terrible decision I just made. What have I done? What did I just do? I just threw the ball straight to them. Oh my gosh. That is crazy. That is crazy. That is crazy. What am I doing? What am I doing? We get 1 shot from the 25. What am I doing? That's the next question. I mean, I'm going to try for it. He's out there on an island. Could he just make the catch and break away? P.I. No way. No way. Massive. That's massive. That is insane. We're going to have a shot. A 45-yard field goal could win it for us right here. What a mistake of the ages. What a mistake of the... I mean, I made a mistake, don't get me wrong. But we were bailed out by a terrible defensive penalty. Pass interference gets us 50 yards down the field to kick a game-winning field goal. What an incredible game. George Pickens, what an incredible effort to go for that ball and get PI'd. That is one of the most insane games I've ever seen. This is the most insane endings I've ever had in a Madden game. What a crazy, crazy way to wrap up our second-round playoff win. I legitimately can't believe that that just happened in that Buffalo game. Whoever that defender was just speed ran getting cut. All you could have done is, like, I don't know, Henry Ruggs somebody or something. That's probably the only thing you could have done any worse. I didn't mean to press that again. However, you know what? We're here. Let's score a tutty. Yeah? Let's do it. Not a tutty, but we'll get down to the 15. Let's go. All right, here we go. Let's go to the next quarter. We got 7. They got 7. But guess what? We get 3 more to end the quarter. We'll take it. We get the ball back, score 7. They got 7. We're up by 3. Well, I think we got 3 more. And at the end of the first half, we're up by 6. We're up. Oh, okay. We're running up the score now. Run up the score now. Let's go next quarter. Slowly watching this. All right, we should have it down now. Yep, we got it. Going to the Super Bowl, baby. Didn't even have to stress this one. Easy Pickens versus the Bengals. Let's see what we did. Player stats. Cooked on Joe Burrow. Absolutely cooked. Way better. Just way better. Joe Burrow throwing 3 picks. What an idiot. Let's see. Really great game from Dante Joyner. 6 yards per carry. Rayshon Fulton, great game himself. Ben Sano, solid game. Dante Joyner had another touchdown receiving. Great. Who had Junior Colson a sack? Who had the picks? Derwin James and Drew Tranquil had picks. That's hilarious. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, that's all we got to do. I don't know. I just blanked out. Somebody sent me a text and I tried to read it. And then, blanked out. Anywho, let's go to the Super Bowl. Let's go into this Super Bowl in Atlanta. Who are we playing? The Minnesota Vikings. That's who we're playing. And quarterback, who was that? That's Baker Mayfield? Are you kidding me? Baker Mayfield. We got to play Baker Mayfield. That's awesome. That is awesome. We are up 7-0 early. Let's go to the end of game. We'll just hold on to it. They get a turnover. We're up 14-0. 21-0. All right, they put some on the board. 21-7. Oh, don't do it again. 21-14. Don't choke, guys. Come on. Okay, 24-14. We're up by 10. 21. Oh, boy. All right, I'm going to get in here and ice this game down. Just play in the Super Bowl. Get a little bit going. Dante Joyner going to get a chance to run the ball here. Minnesota turned the ball over once. That's how we're here at this point. Let's go. Good blocking. Good blocking. Spin move, idiot. On your butt. Let's go. 25-yard line. If you can make it, if you can make it up to that second level, center. Wrong way. The guard went too, but okay. Whatever. Here we are. We're fine. We're fine. Fulton could be really open here. Herbert's not having the best game so far. Let's see if we can get him in the end zone once more to get that stat line looking a little better. This play surely can get somebody in the end zone, right? You'd think. So, no, I need you to cut left. Probably shouldn't have done that, but it worked. It worked. It worked. What a catch. A spinning on the defender. What a catch. Is this Super Bowl 60? All right, let's let them play this out. Oh, they get 47-yard Rashid Shaheed touchdown. Extra point good from Will Reichard. We're going to play this here, 3rd and 13. What do I want to do here? I have no idea. Get over. Yes, sir, lad McConkey. Get outside. Oh, if he would have gone outside, he was gone. They're out of timeouts. That's basically the game. We are pretty much home free from here on out. Just don't do anything stupid like fumble. Bensono could be gone if this play runs right. Too far out of bounds. Oh, well. All right, let's not stop the clock. Let's kind of be smart here. Or try to, you know. Hard for me to do that sometimes. Kind of an idiot, if you haven't noticed. Let's see. McConkey. I don't like this. Why'd he stop? I don't know, but it kind of worked. Almost. 4th and 1. Let's see. I don't know what I'm going to do here. I don't know what I'm doing. I probably should have just punted it. Oh, well. Here we are. McConkey going to go. He's going to go. Got a little spin in there, and he's got us to the 22. This game's over. Just one more play, and we can run this out. If Joyner could get on the outside and score, that'd be hilarious. So funny. So funny. Come on, do it. Do it. Do it one time. That safety's fast. We went down in bounds. That's going to be game. Let's go speed. Let's go one more play. Get in the end zone. Come on, somebody. Hurry, hurry, hurry. There it is. George Pickens gets himself in the end zone for the walk-off touchdown. Just to rub it in. George Pickens. 37-28. Padded victory. Let's go. I don't even care about the super celebration. Statistically, Mayfield played well. Very well. Actually, he definitely outplayed us. Did have a turnover, however, 50 more yards, better completion percentage. Good play. Joyner had a solid game. Receiving-wise, McConkey was good. A lot of things were pretty solid. Defensively, let's see. Drew Tranquill had a sack and a half. Rashawn Gary a sack. Travis Jones a sack. Tui Pelotu a sack. And a pick from Asante Samuel. Anywho, that's going to do it for this rebuild. We're going to go check the, what's it called? The last few season rewards or whatever they're called. Going to do that real quick just to make sure everything was cleaned up on our end. We didn't get any awards, probably not. Check our I don't think we ever checked our season stats either. Got to go 1 week in the future and then check our season stats and check our recap of the season. Recap, Justin Herbert wins Super Bowl MVP. We didn't get any of the awards, but that's okay. Not a huge deal there. Statistically, how'd we play this year? I mean, we were really good overall. 19th offense. Herbert was fine. 37 touchdowns, though. It's really good. 4th in the league. First in defense. Joyner was fine. 12th in points scored. Receiving led by only 800 yards. Killed on the touchdown-reception ratio, though. Solid rushing. Vidal had 5 rushing touchdowns. Receiving, Pickens only had 800 yards. McConkey had 800 as well. 12 and 10 touchdowns, though. Very nice there. Only 1 sack allowed from Zeitler. Defensively, 8 sacks from Kuntz, 6 from Tui Pelotu, 6 from Gary. Picks, 4 from Asante Samuel, 2 from Colson and Levins, 1 from James, 1 from Tranquill, 1 from Allen, and 1 from Gilman. And the fun stuff, as usual, we got a safety. Drew Tranquill got himself a safety. No touchdowns this year, though. Anywho, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for sticking around to the end. And let me know what rebuilds you want to see next. I've already done a whole lot of rebuilds. I think this is like the 18th one this year. So check out the playlist. It'll probably be like above my head or something like right up here. And let me know what rebuilds you'd like to see. Other than that, thank you all for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next one.